everyone, this is Tanya here with the Memory Lane Keepsakes, and welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful Saturday morning. I am here with episode 6 to share my project with you guys that I have created for the hashtag Saturday Morning Makes that is hosted by Jill Norwood here on the YT. Saturday Morning Makes is where you can pretty much take time out for yourself and create and share a project anytime when you choose to. You can get more information by going to Jill Norwood's channel. I will post a link to one of her videos so that way you can kind of see what her videos are all about and the different things that she shares. Thank you so much, Jill, for having your Saturday Morning Mates. I've been having so much fun. Guys, I'm really glad to share something with you all. This is a oldie but goodie. This is something that I used to do all the time, and it's taking napkins and making them into cards. So I'm going to first share some of the different products that I made and then share my creations with you all today. And first, before I get started, I want to welcome any new person who is clicking on my video for the first time. Thank you so much for coming over. I hope you choose to stick around by becoming a part of my YouTube family by subscribing. Also, in addition to that, if you are coming back, thank you so much for your YouTube continued support. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful holiday. So here are some of the materials that I use. This pack of napkins right here I purchased a while ago at Tuesday morning, and this pack of napkins, it had a bunch of them in there, and I only paid $3.49 for this pack. But let me just share one of the napkins with you guys so that way you can see the print a little bit easier instead of looking through this plastic. So this is what the napkin looks like. So I took this napkin and I decided I love this little red truck so much, as most of us usually do. I wanted to create Christmas cards with this napkin. And so this is something good and easy, because in this napkin, when you open this napkin all the way up, you get 4 prints. So that is 4 cards right there. Really awesome. And this card size is 5 by 5 in size when you cut them out in the squares, and it's really awesome. So you have layers that you will pull back when you're doing this technique here. I'm not going to demo it right now, but if you guys would like me to come back and share a tutorial, that's something that I would like to do in the future to share with you, and I may even consider it doing live, but it depends on the responses that I get. So if you guys would love for me to come back and do that, if I get over 20 people who will want to see it, I will go ahead and do it. If I do not, then that's something we'll revisit at a later date. And so let me know in the comments. So this is what the napkin looks like. So you basically pull the layers back, and then you cut one of the images away so that way you can apply that to your cardstock or whatever it is that you would like to place it on. And so this is what it looks like, and I love the fact that you get so many out of this right here. So that's really awesome. So I also use this stamp set right here, which is a Machina Douglas stamp set, and this one right here is called Deck the Halls. Beautiful, beautiful stamp set. This is one of my all-time favorites that I keep coming back to for the holidays to use for the insert for my cards. I also use one of my new die sets that I got on the last Hobby Lobby haul, and this here is a set of square dies. Nesting set. I love these. You get a total of 14. I also pulled out my Elizabeth Craft design. These are the stitch dies as well as some dotted stitch dies. It's called Stitch Squares, and it has a great amount. So these are also some nesting dies here. I also use the scallop square dies that I have on displayed on my board here. So this was awesome. And I also was able to bring out that Dollar Tree foil sheets that I have mentioned to you on my last Saturday Morning Mates video. If you guys have missed that, make sure you go back and check out those videos as well, so you can see my creations that I have created previous to this video now. So these dollar sheets are the foil sheets. You get 20 count from your local Dollar Tree, and these have been awesome in my projects, and I love these. And so they cut really nice and add a great, beautiful foil technique to your creations. So those are all the things that I mostly use, and some of the other elements, I'll talk to you more about that as I share the card with you guys. So this is the card that I created using a napkin. Look how gorgeous. You can see how I've used all those different squares and how I have layered it. And I love that I chose to go ahead and cut that square napkin and create this beautiful scallop edge or die cut here, because I felt like it added a great deal of a beautiful scene for this card right here. And you can see how that foil just bounces off of this card. And I've also used some red and green cardstock paper that I kept pretty simple, since I already had two different designs with this scallop as well as the dotted stitch die right there in the background for the layers. And so what I did to create this was I used cardstock for the napkin. I also used the Elizabeth Craft Design double sticky tape, which looks like this right here. Now if you don't have this tape, you can use other double sticky tape that you have in your stash. But that tape is awesome. I absolutely love it. And I also used my Versamark. This was awesome. I used that as well as the Ranger sticky bond. This right here creates a sticky substance once you use your heat tool with it. And then I was able to go back and also add a little bit of shimmer, well, a lot of shimmer, using this Martha Stewart glitter, which is the crystal fine glitter, all over my card. And that's how I was able to create with my napkin, making a lot of cards. And I was really happy about this technique. I love how clean and simple this image is, and I felt like it was going to be perfect for a card, and to my surprise it definitely is and was. And so this will be coming out this year to some of my family and friends. In addition to that, I also included a sentiment inside of this card right here. Inside of the card I have stamped, "May your heart be filled with all the joys of the season." So that's what I stamped inside of all my cards. So I did one in this beautiful green here, and I also did one with this blue background. So you guys can let me know in the comments which one you like the most or the best. So this is the different look that you get, and when you change the colors up in the background. And so I'm really pleased with how this technique turned out, and I was really happy to be able to pull something that I used to do a long time ago and bring it back. So I love this technique. And if you have napkins lying around, or napkins that you may have swapped with a YouTube friend, or you just have some left over even from the dinner table, pull those napkins out and get to creating. This is a beautiful and awesome fun technique that you can do. And so that's what I want to come on here and share for my Saturday morning makes. And I'm so glad that you guys have come over and continue to show me that support. I really appreciate it. I want to thank you for taking out time to watch another one of my videos. Also check out my Instagram page, which is Memory Lane Keepsakes 2017. And let me know again in the comments if you would like to see a tutorial on how I do one of my napkin cards, on how to create using a napkin and turn it into a card. Okay, so thank you again. Happy holidays to you all. Continue to be blessed as always. Happy crafting. Bye bye.